What is up, you guys? What is T? I'm your girl, Oh No, and welcome to this edition of the Pop-Up News. If you like what I'm kicking out, as always, please like, share, and subscribe. Ooh, so I'm sitting up here contemplating on where I'm going to begin this story because there are so many unnecessary levels to this shit, alright? So look, last Friday, Nique at Night did a live and it was titled Surviving a Snake. So she was basically talking about Tasha K and how they were cool before, they are no longer cool. Tasha K set her up. Tasha K's been talking shit about her. She's been trying to drag her down to the motherfucking ground. All of this shit about Tasha K, Tasha K, Tasha K, Tasha K. And during this live, Surviving a Snake, Nique especially emphasized the fact that she would not be speaking on Tasha K again. This was going to be her last time addressing her, and in fact, I myself even did an upload on it titled Last Time because it was supposed to be the last motherfucking time. However, hardly a day later, Nique was back on the screen talking about some breaking down Surviving a Snake. And I'm like, what the fuck? Come on now. Last time means last time, okay? Now, I haven't been a big watcher of Nique at Night, but I keep my ear to the streets, so of course I've heard of her before. And not only that, I am a big watcher of T.S. Madison, also Tasha K, as well as Lovelyti, as well as Armand Wiggins. So that name has came up quite a bit, especially here lately. Now I'm going to attempt to try my best to explain what I see myself with my own two eyes without looking like I'm just jumping on the motherfucking bandwagon trying to get some clout and shit, because that's not the case, but I see what I see, okay? So if this shit happens to go in full circle rotation and it gets back around to you, Nique, do not think that I'm trying to drag you, but this is all with all due respect, okay? Sis, I think it's time for you to do some self-evaluating because it doesn't seem like you realize where you are in the game right now, okay? Your numbers are not as high as Lovely's or Tasha K's, but I feel as though you have crossed a certain threshold where you should be above fucking around and fraternizing in other content creators' business. You got almost 200K, but you running around doing business like one of these content creators that's in the pits of the motherfucking beef sector. Like, what are you doing? Come on now, you have surpassed all that. You should have surpassed all that. And everybody gonna talk their little shit every now and then, get into a little something. Okay, that's normal. But here lately, it's been happening with you back to back to back to back to back. Not to mention the fact that when you realize that you out here swinging alone, you want to bring up all this old shit. And that's the reason why Lovelyti got pissed with you for real. See, what you did was you got on your platform last night and you tried to make it seem like it was all this unwarranted energy coming towards you. And you flattered yourself for real. Oh, this person got all this energy for me. That person got all this energy for me. All this energy, all this energy, all this energy. When really it ain't even about that. You said that you saw Lovelyti in LA. And she didn't have that type of energy when she was in person with you. But have you noticed the reason why she is at the place where she is now in her YouTube career is because she doesn't get into shit like this? And she doesn't do business like you do business? You see what I'm saying? Like, grow, for real. And I'm almost willing to bet that when you saw her in LA, it wasn't personal. It was business. It wasn't the time or the place. And even if she did have any vitriol or malice towards you, she wasn't going to express it there because that was the time that she needed to seize the opportunity and bump elbows and set things in stone for the future. She ain't had time to have no smoke. And I know that I know what I'm talking about because of the fact that I'm watching the way that you move. It's like you got into this little tiff with Tasha and you expected all the motherfuckers that don't fuck with her to come in agreement with you, and then y'all was gonna do what? Make more videos? Talk more shit? Get on stream y'all together? Like, what was supposed to happen? Because you thought by breaking down Surviving a Snake and throwing in Lovely's name in there, she was going to jump out in your comment section and be like, yup, that's true. Nah. She just simply said, look, stop saying my name. Because before, when you were saying it, you were saying it on the other side. You weren't rooting for me at the time. But now that you're in the middle of a situation like I was in, you want to call my name. It don't work like that. Now let's talk about body language. Okay? When Lovelyti gave her response to the video that you did, she looked dead in that camera. It's as if her audience wasn't there, her subscribers wasn't there. She was looking in that camera, and she was specifically talking to you. But when you came back to do your rebuttal, you were all over the place, sis. Like you was low-key hype for real. Like you was amped up. Your hands was moving all over the place. Your eyes was moving all over the place. I mean, you was looking up in the air from the right to the left, to the left, to the right. And then you kept bringing up all this old shit. Like, why are you resurfacing the past when everybody is the fuck over it, including Star Marie? Like, you brought up the situation with Star Marie and Cardi B and Tasha K and Malibu Dollface and this person, that person. And when they was beefing, this happened. That don't have nothing to do with you in the here and now. Like 90% of what you was saying was irrelevant because we've already crossed that bridge. When basically all you had to do was own it for real. Like, you would have kept a lot of people's respect last night if you would have got back on there and been like, you know what, my bad, I fucked up. And you know what? When I say I'm done this time, I mean I'm done. That's it. But you didn't do it. You didn't own it. And you know what's really crazy? When T.S. Madison, a.k.a. Maddie, grabbed your ass by the pajamas and drug you all around these motherfucking YouTube streets, I felt bad. I felt kind of bad. And I was like, damn, like, maybe she not that bad of a person. Like, oh God, Maddie. No, Maddie. And then last week, Tasha K slid in and bop, 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 bop. And you caught that fade too. And I was like, damn, like, not again. Oh my goodness. What do they have against this girl? And then last night, yet again, here comes Lovelyti. And I'm like, wait a minute. Hold on. Because it's only so many times you can give somebody the benefit of the doubt without being honest with yourself and realize what the fuck is going on here. And what is going on here is exactly what I said in the beginning of this video. Sweetie, you got to do a self-eval. Realize mentally you're not there anymore. And it's okay to admit that. It's okay to come back and be like, you know what? I fucked up. I'm about to take me a little break, go on a little bit of hiatus. Just chill for a couple days. And get some things together, regroup, freshen up, come with some harder, stronger content that's not about other content creators, and redeem yourself. Like, that's the best thing you could do right now, for real. And I'm more than sure that if you do see this shit, you're gonna be like, well, bitch, how the fuck you know? You only got 2K subscribers. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right about that. But one thing for sure, two things for certain. When I do get there, I won't be doing shit like this. Feel me? And now that I touched on why Lovelyti was giving you the business last night, I'm going to explain why you caught it from TK as well. A lot of people reported on the fact that Azriel Clary got her lying ass up on YouTube and decided to come for Tasha K, okay? And I broke all that shit down last week as well because it was a business opportunity for Azriel's little ass. It ain't had nothing to do with nothing personal, no relationship she had, no way the story was being told. The only thing that she wanted was subscribers. That's it. And she ain't the only one because there's a lot of people around here playing the same game. You want attention and you want subscribers, you call for Tasha K. Now, whether or not you get the attention that you want depends on what the fuck comes out your mouth. But she tried it. She tried it. And you tried it with her. You are a content creator. And by the content that you do, you're like a journalist. You're a reporter. So your job is to report the story, and we give our opinions too and everything, but you really came for her when you told that story. And after a while, it really didn't have anything to do with Azriel or TK. It became about you and what Tasha K did to you when that's not what the report was about. And if you was one of the pawns in the game, she probably wouldn't even tripped. She would have been like, You the new girl. Let me help you find your seat. And would have paid it off like nothing. But you gotta realize, 200K. You not a pawn in the game no more. You're not a pawn. Now, you're not quite back there where the kings and queens are yet. You a row in front of them. But just because you're not back there where they at don't mean that you don't got a nice following behind you. And some of these motherfuckers around here change like the days of the week. One minute they love you, and then the next they love everybody that hates your ass. And when you playing with content creators, you gotta realize you playing with their subscribers, you're playing with their reputation, and you're playing with their livelihood. Not only are you playing with their reputation, their subscribers, and their livelihood, you playing with yours too. Because it's a lot of people that are not seeing you in the same light as they did last week. So in conclusion, I just want to say, Nique, you got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them. You got a nice little thing going on. And a word of advice is, go back to your first video that you made, your first upload ever to YouTube. Go back and find that Nique, the one with the passion and with the drive and with the hunger, the one that wanted to do content, the one that had wonderful ideas. I don't even think you understand what leverage you have over people yet. Like, nobody else is willing to get up on here in the middle of the night. And people love that about you, that you do come on, because those are the hours that they're rewatching videos, twirling their thumbs, waiting any now for their notifications to go off. And when it's you, they get excited. Not to mention the fact that you got your cute little pajamas, they're looking at your hair, they love your personality, you're bubbly, you're high energy. They love that. Run with it. Run with it. Embrace it. Know what you have and be confident in that shit. I'm gone.